I thought last weekend our kids played really well. We executed both offensively and defensively, both nights for the most part, and took care of the basketball and did an excellent job finishing the games with free throws and an excellent job rebounding. So it was a really good weekend for us execution-wise and certainly record-wise. Hillsdale is dangerous, and we did exactly that with our execution and making free throws. I thought one of the main reasons we had separation was Phil came off the bench and gave us a huge lift, and I thought that was really good and good for him, for his confidence moving forward. You know what? This is going to sound crazy, but I told him to have fun. You know, we're playing a team that's undefeated. Really, you know, I don't feel like the pressure was on us. They're undefeated, and I said just go play and play Tech basketball, and we'll see what happens. And that's exactly what happened. I mean, we had some points of emphasis certainly, you know, to try to contain their transition and you know not let them get too many offensive rebounds and stuff like that. But for the most part, you know, we executed very well in that game, both offensively and defensively, and they turned up the screws in the last part of the second half, and as far as the defense went, and I thought our guys handled it pretty well. And watching film, how we handled and was able to advance the ball to the rim to negate some of that tough switching pressure. Well, again, you know, Phil Thursday night, Jason kind of came out of his shell on Saturday against Saginaw. Like you said, he had 23, which was an awesome outing for him, and be really good as far as both of those guys go for confidence moving forward. And I think Jason needed that game because we've been kind of counting on that, not 23 certainly, but you know, counting on him being, you know, a steady factor, because offensively he can do that. So hopefully that will give him the shot in the arm to continue that type of play and have that kind of confidence and ability to advance the ball to the rim. You know what? They are big games, and you know, certainly, you know, starting with Northwood on Thursday, they have an excellent club. They got a good guards. Both of those guards are up there and scoring in the league, and then they have the one, you know, the big guy Bowles. So they have three of the top scorers and three of the top 12 scorers in the league. Certainly they're, you know, they have options to go to, and then the King can come. You know, King comes off the bench and is a very good shooter. So you know, they're going to be very, very dangerous. You know, we're going to have to keep them somehow, try to keep them at bay somewhat, switching up defenses, and you know, we'll see. I'm not much of a zone man, but if we can't contain their pressure, then you know, certainly we'll have to try that. But then it doesn't. Then moving on to Saturday with Lake State, of course, that's a huge rivalry, and those guys do a nice job over there, and they're really have come together as one unit as far as how they play, and they're tough, they're gritty, they play good defense, and you know, they're right ahead of us in the league. And then of course on Monday, you know, our rival school, Northern Michigan, which they've been in doggone near every game, playing everybody right to the end, and you know, certainly, you know, being a rival game, you throw the records out, and it's going to be a tough 3-game home series. But I feel good about being home because, you know, we're a little more comfortable at home, as is every team. But you know, I think we feel a little more productive, and our statistics have proven that we're a little bit better shooting team at home. We're where we're at, and you know, certainly when when you're not in first, you're always trying to strive to get there, and there's a lot of basketball left. Everybody has to play each other. There's going to be a lot of battles throughout. I mean, you look at the schedule for everybody, and there's no easy games, and you know, certainly you got to take care of business at home, and you have to take care of yourself. You can't worry about what other teams are doing on a given night, because that's just a distraction, and you can't. You got to worry about your own execution and what's going on in your own locker room, and certainly that's the way we feel now. But you know, we're within striking distance of getting there, and certainly, you know, we want to make the conference tournament, and that's the one goal that we always set annually. And if we take care of things at home and take care of ourselves, you know, we'll have a good chance.